Hey guys, it's Brianna, and it used to be simply Bree, but now it's Bree B Reacts. Did a little bit of rebranding and I used AI to create my new profile images, and I decided to do Bree B Reacts because I figured that I needed a name that, represents this channel and what I'm doing. And bees are really cute, and I've always loved bees, and thought like the little cartoon like bees and drawings were super cute, and I thought it sounded cool, so I went ahead and went with that. And if you look at my profile picture, you can see kind of little bees flying around, and I thought that was really cute. So from now on, I'm going to hide a little bee in the video, so see if you can find it and comment if you find it in the video. And yeah, so anyway, today I'm going to be reacting to Take Me Back to Eden by Sleep Token. I've been seeing reactors react to a whole bunch of their songs, and I have never heard of them before. I don't know what type of music they make. It seems that looking at their subscribers that they have quite a small following right now, so it seems like they're kind of gaining traction now. I see that their video has 4.6 million views, is it? So it's definitely gaining traction now. People are starting to pay attention, and I just am a sucker for new music because, as I've said in the previous videos, that a lot of my favorite musicians, I have listened to most of their songs, and a lot of those musicians are people that a lot of reactors are reacting to. So unfortunately, I cannot hop on and react to their music until they release new stuff. And one of those people is Ren, and he is going to be releasing his Sick Boy album soon, and I definitely want to do a bunch of reactions to those songs, whether they have music videos or not. I'm planning on making videos with like lyric videos or something that people do, so I'm super excited about that. But anyway, let's go ahead and get into this video. I won't talk anymore. I know people kind of hop away from the video if you talk too long in the beginning, so let's go ahead and give it a listen. And I try to put on captions so I can read the lyrics, but the captions aren't available for this. So like I said, I don't know what type of music this is, but I might not be able to catch everything. So yeah, anyway, let's just go. The birds in the background are really pretty. An angel. Some little symbols in the left corner.
I dream in phosphorescence, bleed through spaces, see you drifting past the fall, but no one told you where to go.
Right off the bat, his voice is amazing, and I don't know what type of effect they have on his voice, but it is dreamy. Oh my goodness, his voice is
Told you where to go. We dive through crystal waters, perfect oceans, but no one told me not to breathe.
We dive through crystal oceans, or we dive through crystal waters, perfect oceans, but nobody told me not to breathe. Is that what I heard? Let me go back and listen to that.
Oceans, perfect oceans, but no one told me not to breathe.
We dive through crystal waters, perfect oceans, but no one told me not to breathe. You know what that reminds me of? That verse in the Bible that talks about the ocean in the ocean in heaven, the water that looks like glass, I think the verse is about. That's what it reminds me of.
Hold me not to breathe, and now the weightlessness recedes. Those eyes like fire. I'm a winged insect. You're a funeral pyre. Come now, bite through these wires. I'm a waking hell, and the gods grow tired.
Okay. So he talks about we dive into crystal waters, perfect oceans, but nobody told me not to breathe. After thinking about that, I feel like also with like crystal waters, I might be diving in a little bit too deep, but like if you breathe that in, I feel like it'd be very painful. Like think about like swallowing glass, and also I've never drowned before, but I would imagine like breathing in the water is very painful. And then he said the weightlessness receives. When you're in water and you're floating, you kind of feel like you're weightless, right? Everything in water, oh, not everything, but like certain things float and it's kind of weightless. But eventually, when you start to drown, at least you see in movies and TV shows, they kind of start sinking. They start to feel very heavy and they just kind of sink to the bottom. And then he said something about bite through the wires, almost like he's you know like he's in shackles and he's chained up and he's in bite through the wires. I want to hear that again. See if I can maybe kind of hear more of the lyrics.
Those eyes like fire. I'm a winged insect. You're a funeral pyre. Come now, bite through these wires. I'm a waking hell, and the gods grow tired.
I'm a waking hell and the gods grow tired. It really sounds like when we're going through things and it's just like we're yelling out to God, we're praying out to God that they're not listening. Like you're going through so much and you're in such a rut that like you're screaming for help and nobody's helping and nobody's listening, and even God is tired. You feel like God is tired of hearing you beg and beg and beg, because at the end of the day, like, nothing's gonna change. And I know a lot of people feel like that. I've felt like that, and it's very ooh, I cannot get emotional already. Oh my goodness, this is incredible.
I'm a waking hell, and the gods grow tired. Reset my patient violence along both lines of a pathway higher. Grow back your sharpest teeth, you know my desire. I will travel far beyond the path of reason. Take me back to Eden. Take me back to Eden.
So he says, break out your sharpest teeth, bite through the wires. You know my desire. Take me to the take me off the pathway of reason, or something like that, to take me back to Eden. It kind of sounds like he's almost speaking to his demons, right? So he's been fighting them for so long, and he's tired. He's just so over it, to the point where he's like, you know what? I'm tired of fighting. Grow back your sharpest teeth that I've been fighting for so long. Break these chains off me. I don't want to listen to reason anymore. I'm done fighting. Take me out, almost, kind of like take me out of my misery. Take me back to Eden, kind of like, take me to heaven. Take me to where I'm meant to be, where there's peace and love and there's no more suffering. It's very, very deep. And I don't know, this is just how I'm interpreting it. I don't know if this is how it's meant to be interpreted, but to me, it definitely sounds like he's talking to his demons, and he's giving up. he's giving up. He's like, just take me already. I'm done. You know. Ugh. Gut wrenching.
Take me back to Eden. Take me back to Eden.
You know what that sounds like? First of all, his voice is incredible. He has such a range. He was like low, deep. I don't even know the word. He was like deep and like almost kind of creepy, kind of, and then he goes up really, really high. It's almost kind of like screaming, like he's like, you know, like, like I'm kind of giving up, whatever. And then the boom, like the instruments come in, the guitar, the drums. It kind of sounds like, you know, kind of like in a movie where things start to build up and it's getting to that point, you know, where they're dying, or, you know, they're being attacked or something like that. It sounds like, you know, this is the part where the demons kind of are let loose and attacking. That's what I'm thinking. I don't know. I could be reading really deep into this, but this is just how I'm feeling and picturing it in my brain. It's making me very emotional.
Well, yeah, I spit blood when I wake up. Sink porcelain stain, choking up brain matter and makeup. Just 2 days since the mainframe went down.
Is he rapping? Did he just go from a ballad to rock to rapping? This is a rap cadence. This is a rap.
Well, yeah, I spit blood when I wake up.
I split blood when I wake up.
Sink porcelain stain, choking up brain matter and makeup.
Ooh, I don't know what that's saying. Hold on.
Well, yeah, I spit blood when I wake up. Sink porcelain stain,
Sink porcelain chain choking.
Well, yeah, I spit blood when I wake up. Sink porcelain stain, choking up brain matter and makeup.
Brain matter and makeup.
Just 2 days since the mainframe went down and I'm still messed up.
Just 2 days since the mainframe went down and I'm messed up. Talking about his brain, like his brain is like just completely shut down, and he's already messed up.
Room feels like a meat freezer, I dangling like cold cuts.
Room feels like a meat freezer. I'm dangling like cold cuts. Oh my god, the visuals of that. When you are alone and you've given up, it just feels so cold. There's no warmth, and the visual of that, it's so cold. It feels like a meat locker, or whatever he said.
Messed up. Room feels like a meat freezer, I dangling like cold cuts.
Room feels like a meat freezer. I'm dangling like cold cuts. Oh. Ugh.
Still messed up. Room feels like a meat freezer, I dangling like cold cuts. Missed calls, answer phones from people I just don't trust.
Missed calls from people I just don't trust.
Cold cuts, missed calls, answer phones from people I just don't trust.
Missed calls, answer phones from people I just don't trust. You have all these people calling you and calling you and calling you, but you feel like none of these people you trust, none of these people are your real friends, and, you know, maybe they're just calling him asking for favors. It reminds me a lot of NF when he talks about how he feels like people that, you know, didn't believe in him in the past, or people that didn't want anything to do with him now, are calling him asking for favors, and he just doesn't trust them at all. Really reminds me of that, and NF speaks about that a lot.
Like cold cuts, missed calls, answer phones from people I just don't trust. Mirror talk, fake love, but I'll take a pound of your flesh before you take a piece of my pay stub. Why?
See? He said, I'll take a little bit of your flesh before you take a bit of my pay stub. Something like that. Oh, see, he's saying, like, he's like, okay, if you're gonna play dirty, I'm gonna play too. I'm gonna take a little bit of your soul, almost. If you're gonna take a piece of my pay cut, much saying, like, karma's gonna come back to you, like, something like that, maybe.
Calls, answer phones from people I just don't trust. Mirror talk, fake love, but I'll take a pound of your flesh before you take a piece of my pay stub. White roses, black doves, godmother, rise up. I need you to see me for what I have become. My, those eyes like fire. I'm a winged insect, you're a funeral pyre. Come now, bite through these wires. I'm a waking hell and the gods grow tired. Reset my patient violence along both lines of a pathway higher. Grow back your sharpest teeth, you know my desire.
These visuals too are stunning.
I guess it goes to show, does it not, that we've no idea what we've got until we lose it. And no amount of love will keep it around if we don't choose it. And I don't know what's got its teeth in me.
I don't know why it's got its teeth in me. Ooh. So first he was asking, he was like, grow back your teeth, rip off the wires. He's pretty much begging for it to happen, right? And then this is almost like his he's starting to regret it, right? He's like, I don't know why it's got its teeth in me, and you don't know. Pretty much, he said, you don't know what you have until you've lost it, and something about love. You can't keep it until it's too late, something like that.
And I don't know what's got its teeth out if we don't choose it.
Love don't stick around if we don't choose it, is what he's saying, is what he said. Oh, and then he says, and I don't know why it's got its teeth in me. He's starting to regret it. He doesn't realize how precious life is, and how much he wants to live until he starts dying. Until he gave up, he doesn't. I'm really trying not to cry.
And I don't know what's got its teeth in me, but I'm about to bite back.
And I don't know why it's got its teeth in me, but I'm about to bite back. So, like I said in the beginning, I'm sorry, I'm pausing too much, but I'm also not sorry, because I'm a pause queen, and I'm gonna pause and break this down. But in the beginning, like I said, he was giving up. He was like, grow back the teeth, I'm tired of fighting. And then he's saying, I don't know why it's got its teeth in me, but I'm about to bite back. So now he realizes that he wants to live, and he's gonna start fighting back if they don't back down, and they don't get back into the place where he had them before. I can't believe that was 8 minutes. It's so weird because I like started to tear up. I did cry a little, and then it was just this gut wrenching scream in my mind. It was like, him, like his life kind of leaving him, and then he was like, I'm fighting back, this is not what I want. And he's realizes that he's the only one that kind of can make peace for himself. And you know it's a choice. It is a choice. You get in depression, and you feel like there's no way out, but at the end of the day, like, you have to choose to want to be better, and you have to choose to figure out how to get through it and how to cope. And it's not easy, and it's a constant fight, and it's a constant battle, and it really is just like that. It's the song was lows and lows and agony and wanting revenge, and then having regret, and then fighting. And that was amazing. I want to hear more from them, and I think I'm gonna record another reaction to another one of their songs right after this, and I'll probably post one tonight and then one tomorrow. And that was amazing. That is easily on like my top 20. I know that doesn't seem like a lot, but like, I love music, y'all, so I have like a lot of favorites. That was, oh, I should have called this Empath Reacts, because like I said, I told you a little bit about me in the first video. I'm a huge empath, and music specifically moves me so much that it's like kind of funny. Like, if y'all would have seen me react to High Ren when it first came out, y'all would have been probably either dying laughing with me or bawling your eyes out. And I'll say this again, I wish I would give anything to be able to go back and react to that song for the first time. I wish I was doing this when that came out. But he's got more music coming out, so I have faith that, his music will be great, and we'll get some good reactions out of it. So anyway, thank y'all for watching. I hope y'all were able to find the hidden bee in the video. Leave a like, comment, and subscribe if you enjoyed the video. Give me some, comments about if you like this setup, how the audio was this time around, how the video was, and give me some tips and tricks if you have any. And yeah, thank y'all for watching. Bye.